The streets of Chalcis were particularly serene at dusk, with the distant mountains bathed in the golden glow of the setting sun. Antipater was seated on a bench outside his home, contemplating the teachings of the day. A gentle breeze rustled by, but his thoughts were suddenly interrupted by the sound of hurried footsteps. "Antipater, I need your guidance." A young merchant, Arcas, rushed toward him, his face full of anxiety. He grabbed the hem of Antipater's robe, his voice urgent. "What is the matter, Arcas?" Antipater set aside the scroll in his hand, his gaze calm as always. I must make a choice, but I don't know what to do." Arcas took a deep breath and continued. "Yesterday, I inherited a sum of money from my father. I should use it to support my family's business, but today an opportunity arose. My friend desperately needs funds. If I don't help him, he will lose everything. But doing so might endanger my family's livelihood. What should I do?" Antipater was silent for a moment, then smiled gently, motioning for Arcas to sit beside him. "Arcas, indeed you are faced with a difficult decision. But this is exactly what we often encounter in life. Conflicts between our duties." "Conflicts between duties?" Arcas asked, puzzled. "Exactly. Each of us has multiple obligations. We have duties to our families, to our friends, and even to society. However, these duties are not equal. You must learn to discern which duties should be prioritized in the given circumstances." "And how do I make that judgment?" Arcas asked anxiously. "First, you must consider which choice aligns most with natural law and reason. The responsibility toward your family is always paramount, as the family is the foundation of society. But that does not mean your friend's plight should be ignored. You must find a balanced one that does not harm your family while still offering aid to your friend, even if it's only partial support." Arcas fell silent, staring at the ground as he reflected. Antipater looked into the distance, his gaze soft. Wealth itself is neither good nor evil. It is merely a tool used to fulfill our virtues and obligations. If you use it wisely, even limited wealth can allow you to meet both obligations without leading yourself or others into ruin. Arcas nodded slowly, a glimmer of understanding in his eyes. "So, you believe I should help my friend this time, while ensuring my family does not suffer as a result?" "Exactly," Antipater smiled. "The purpose of wealth is not solely for ourselves, but to help us fulfill our duties to others. But when making decisions, we must use reason to determine priorities. This way, we can truly achieve a balance between moral and social responsibilities." Arcas exhaled deeply, as though a burden had been lifted from his heart. "I understand now. Thank you for your guidance, Master." Antipater nodded gently, watching as Arcas walked off into the night. Stars began to light up the sky, just as reason illuminates the path through the chaos of choices.